Interstate RVer's News Update. Alright folks, Interstate RVer here. Well, the RV's fixed and running, $800 later, so you know, all I gotta do now is come up with a way to pay for it. So what I'll do is I still got a lot of things to do. I had to have my mail and important letters sent here to where I'm at, and after this we can get back on the road and start doing shows again. So what I'm going to do is I've got a lot of traveling to do and a lot of business to take care of, and hopefully I get it done this week and I can get on the road and start heading south where it's warm. So this is a good classic episode you could watch. That way you won't forget me. So I'll see you next week or whenever I can. I'll keep you updated. Interstate RVer, over and out. The Interstate RVer Show with your host, Interstate RVer. Alright folks, Interstate RVer here. There's a lot of subjects I want to cover today. First of all, it's raining crazy outside, and I'm under the weather. I mean, you know, guys, it's been so hot. I mean, I never sweated so much in my life and didn't get paid for it. I mean, it's just, and then it turned cold. It's hot in the day and humid, cold at night, and I'm under the weather. But the show must go on. All right, now let's get down to the meat and the potatoes of the show. And if you're a vegetarian, the tofu and the potatoes. Nobody gets left out here on the Interstate RVer Show. I see to it. You know, I talked the other day about I had a lot of cool little foods that I was getting at the Dollar Tree there, and so this week I got one a microwave another rice dish. I got the plain this time because last week, if you want, about getting the pepper in my eye, but it was a different type, and after you made it, you were to stir it, and so I was stirring away. And this is the result. Look at that. I mean, look at that. This used to be a fork. The knife, forget about it. I don't even know what happened to it. So and this is when I tried the second time. I mean, this is unacceptable. I mean, let's take a look again at these things. This is what happened. I had to throw the thing away, because I don't know where the knife dissolved in it or whatever, And if that keeps up, I may have to break down and buy some metal utensils. I know. It's like, I won't go and buy like a set of silverware or something. Like they got I think you get like, I don't know, $1.50 or something like that. You get 3 spoons, and I'll get 3 spoons, 3 forks, and 3 knives, stuff like that. And maybe that's not a bad idea, because you think about it, like this right here. I'm gonna, I have to throw this away. That's kind of being a litter bug. That's not good for the environment, and so maybe it might be a good thing for the environment to get metal utensils and wash them and reuse them. I mean, I use a lot of plastic cups, and that's got to throw those away too. I do have a couple of real drinking glasses, not made of glass or plastic, but they're like big tall tea glasses and stuff like that I use on occasion. I just bring them with me, because I already had them. But maybe I need to start using those more and kind of keep from polluting. So I'm gonna check that out and see what's going on with that thing there. This week. Got some brakes put on the motorhome here, and man, what a difference! I never drove a big bus or a motorhome before I bought this one. I thought taking a mile to stop was normal, but when I went there, had a few problems. I had bought the parts in advance, and then saved up the money to do the labor, and so I said, well, I'll wait till I go back close to home, or well, where I grew up or whatever. Went back to home base, and there was a guy there that I knew, and we went to put the brakes on. They were the wrong parts. They gave me the wrong part at the auto parts store, because there was 2 different versions of this this vehicle. So I had the heavy duty one. Yeah. So the it had the heavy duty price too. Man, the brakes were like 5 times as much. So that was unexpected. That put me back. So but they got on, and now the just in time too. They wasn't squeaking or making any noise or anything. But I figured, well, there's so many miles, you have to, have to check them out and see what's going on. So they needed replacing. And we got it replaced. It was the back ones that really needed it. The front ones have got pretty good amount on there. They'll probably last another 6 months. But I'm going to go ahead and try to save up and get them done like in a couple of months. The sad part is that I always think about it. It's like when I was in high school, I used to work on cars a lot, and I used to go over and work on everybody's car, or they would bring it over to the house and work on it and everything like that. And I'd ruin my clothes, get grease on them, tear them and stuff like that. I'd go through who knows how many, and did it for free. Didn't charge anybody anything. Now that I need it done, I don't have the equipment. I got a big tool chest. Almost cussed. I got a big tool chest, but I don't have the I don't have like an 80-ton jack to lift this big thing up, and so I got to pay people to do it. And it's like that's kind of wrong. I mean, it's not wrong. It's good, a good price, but I mean, it's all the years that I helped other people do things, and now I don't have the tools to do it for myself. I'm not saying that somebody should do it for me for free. I'm just saying, if I had the jacks and the things like that, but man, they're so expensive anymore. You can't, you go spend $200-300 for a big heavy duty jack. You don't use it one time. Well, it's cheaper just to go down and have somebody put it on. So that's what I got to do. But that's that. So if you can do some repairs yourself, maybe like change spark plugs or something like that, whatever, then that's good to do it yourself if you can. And I'll be able to change my own oil now, because I found out that you might want to check it out in your area. That I told the guys, I used to change my oil all the time, and because you'll save a ton of money by doing that. I said, but you can't throw the oil on the ground. And I said, so I can't change it. And the guy at the auto parts store, he goes, no problem. He goes, just put it back in the big in the containers or something, something that's got a container. He goes, and bring it here, and we'll dispose of it properly. He goes, we got a big 55-gallon drum back there, and then there's a guy that comes and picks it up and recycles it. And I said, really? He goes, yeah. He goes, matter of fact, he goes, all auto parts store do that. So no matter what auto parts store you go to, you might want to check that out, and see if if they do it. If not, find somebody that does do it. And it doesn't matter where you're at. You change your own oil, you save a lot of money, and stuff like that. Give yourself get a little grease gun for about $20 and do a lube job. I mean, sometimes you take them in, the guy, by the time they get done, it's like $50 or $60. You can do it yourself just for buying the oil, which is about $50 or $60. No, just kidding. It's a lot cheaper. But that's that. Got that. I don't usually get in people's business. I don't usually get in people's business that much, but this week I was at at the Walmart, overnighting, and and there was a couple next to me with a big it was, I guess, a fifth wheel. Not saying anything about people that got fifth wheels. Just because they got fifth doesn't mean they do this. Just that was what it was. Well, I thought that it was maybe some type of event or something, because it was over the weekend. You have 4th of July and things like that. And hope everybody had a good 4th of July. I did. Mine was pretty neat. I got to watch fireworks from Walmart, because I was it was up on a high place, and I was able to see all around. And anyway. They always tell you, that when you go into Walmart or Sam's Club or any other place that you park, be discreet. Don't pop your slides out, stuff like that. And a lot of people, the way things are made, I understand they have to pop their slides out, or else they can't get through to the other side because it's so close. And that's all right, And so I can understand that. I don't like slides. I just don't like them. That's why when I bought this that was one of the specific requirements that I had, is that it had no slides. I just don't like them. You know, there's too much, you know, I don't need that much room. Well, you know, as good as I've been eating here lately, as good as I've been eating here lately, now if I gain enough weight, I'm going to have to get I may have to get some slides, because, man, I mean, I tell you what, I've never ate this good. But anyway, getting back to the story there, yeah, I started looking around and I found out that there was just a regular guy. Well, this guy, like, not only did he have his slides popped out, he had like the entire corner of the deal. You know, like, I don't know, maybe 8 or 10 parking places. He had like all his picnic tables and lawn chairs. He was growing. He was growing. Had like a couple of generators running, and he had all kind of lights going and stereo outside, and had the family running around there. I mean, he was just having a good old time. And I was like, man, talk about being indiscreet. I mean, man, that's right. That was really something. That tickled me when I seen him out there grilling. You know, I thought maybe it was, one of those, one of the clubs, the Lions clubs or something like that, having a little cookout for people like that. Oh, this guy had a couple of big coolers over there. They're drinking beer. I got tickled over that. You may not get tickled. You had to see it, and that was that. But what I want to talk about today, we talked about, sometimes if something would happen, I don't like campgrounds because I don't like paying for them. There's a couple of campgrounds I would like to stay one night at. There's some down here in Southern Illinois. There's several of them that are right on the Mississippi River, right on the river. I mean, like right there. You don't want to be out there during high tide. You'll get. But they're right there. The campsites are right there, and they're full of everything. And that is just, I would like to stay there one night. I think it's only like $15 or $20, something like that. But that is cool. I'd like to see what the Mississippi looks like at night. I seen the Ohio at night, and we talked about it. You may have to dry dock your rig. If something was to happen. You had breakdown or something like that, and may have to take a couple of months to get the money saved up, because a lot of them you can get in. You can get a lot of them for $100 a month. Some of them, a lot of them $150. Some of them $200. The thing is, though, is that when a lot of them, when you go into when you stay like maybe for a week or so, a lot of them don't charge for electricity, and I don't hook up to electricity anyway. I don't use the air conditioner that much. I sit here and sweat because I'm cheap. But I mean, I do turn it on maybe for a couple hours, and then and I do to cycle it and get it running. But if they charge for electricity, you got to watch that, because it's like $200 a month. But I mean, you get in there and think, oh well, we got the electricity. Yeah, we got to pay 11 cents a kilowatt hour or something like that. No problem. And I've talked to people that got out there and just started running the air conditioner all the time and running everything, and at the end of the month they got a $350 electric bill. Buddy, that's rough. I mean, so you got to, so I don't think there's anything that says you have to hook up to electricity. And like I said, find out if they pay. If they pay for it, great. You can use it. But if it's like usually if it's like really inexpensive, like $100 or something like that, a lot of times you got to pay for your own electricity. And sometimes they may even charge you for water, because if you're there full time, if you're there living there, they may charge you. But always check that out. Don't get surprised, and get a big bill, because it could happen easily, it's just something you need to watch out for. And that's so if you do those, you need to stay. But if I had to stay at one of them, I just wouldn't use the electricity. I don't think there's anything that says that you have to. I would just tell them, no, I don't need it. I'm not going to pay the deposit, because I don't want it. Or if I have to pay the deposit, I'm not going to use it, and get it when you leave. But yeah, that's how that deal goes. So just be careful on that, and make sure that you don't, like I say, that's not good when you get the. It's kind of like when I had the brakes put on. I had brake pads for $21, and then they were the wrong pads, and then the ones that did fit were like, $121, literally. So an extra $100 there. you know, off I run to the pawn shop or the loan place or whatever that was that they do things. Might as well be a pawn shop. They're about the same. But you know, but that's that. All right. Well, we talked about that. That was a pretty good subject. The other thing I wanted to get to. Yeah, that makes it go dark. You see that? Look at there, just like that. I don't know if you can see that. It's dark. It's light. Now it's dark. It's light. Now it's dark. All right. The Google Play Plus page is still going. I think I haven't checked it today, but we're real close to 7,000 views. The getting more views on the YouTube page there. Getting people in the Interstate RVer Toughies Club. That's good. That's always a good thing to do. And you know, I mean, it's neat. Apparently, you know, apparently getting in somebody's circle is equal to marriage or something. I don't know. It's like they'll watch you and the +1 you be like, hey, you can't be in my circle. You know, it's like you know, it's you're not the kind of person I want in my circle. But anyway, you know, anybody that wants to watch, that's fine. You don't have to put me in your circle. And matter of fact, I might do a thing with you know, I might do a thing. To where maybe you can email me and just say, you know, hey, put me in your circle. You know, you don't have to put me in yours or whatever like that. I'll get that straightened out. You know, but you know, you can. I get email notifications when somebody sends a post or comments or something like that, and that's that deal. So it's going pretty good. I thank all the viewers out there for watching, and you know, it seems I'm having a lot of fun out here doing this. I really enjoy this. I enjoy doing it, and you know, I mean, it's really fun. I like it. I like meeting all kind of different people and stuff like that, and so it's neat. So just keep on watching and enjoy it. All right. Well, that takes care of the subject. As I look over here and see that we're up to 16 minutes, we better get to the Kamper's quiz. Kamper's quiz. All right. Okay. Whew. I don't know about these, but you know, I mean, you know, this week the subject matter is going to be the loving couples. At least when they're not fighting. Okay. These were hanging around a while. I thought, well, I got to get rid of them sometime. So I decided to get rid of all of them at the same time. I think they're pretty funny. They may, I don't know. We'll find out how it goes. Question number 1. Sure I can see it. Many RV wives agree that their husbands really get in the mood for love after blank. Yeah. Okay. Would the most popular answer have been A, after they snuggle up next to a crackling campfire? Yeah. Or would it be B, after they gaze at the stars in the night sky? Yeah, every time I do that, I always see UFOs. You know, I don't know. I always see UFOs. You know, I don't know. Kind of scary. If I do it, you know, but that's just me. I don't know. All right, let's recap. Many RV wives agree that their husbands really get in the mood for love after A, they snuggle up next to a crackling fire. B, after they gaze at the stars in the night sky. Or do most husbands get in the mood for love after C? He's had about 8 or 9 beers. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all right. Okay. Yeah, we're really pressed for time here now, so we're going to kind of have to rush it up a little bit. And I am a little, like I said, you know, I got kind of a little bit of a cold there, and okay, all right. Okay, number 2. Today, some young RV couples are using their modern RV appliances to cook blank. Are a lot of them cooking A, delicious soufflés? Delicious soufflés. Gotta say it slow. Or today are some young RV couples using their modern RV appliances to cook B. Decadent fondues. Yeah. I don't think I've ever really had any. But I don't know, maybe I have. I don't know. Alright, let's recap. Today some young RV couples are using their modern RV appliances to cook blank. Would have been A. Delicious souffles. Or would the number one answer have been B? Decadent fondues. Yeah, I don't know about this. Or would it be C? Meth. That's not funny. It's not funny, but it could be. I don't know. You can laugh at it if you want. All right. Okay, then we'll just forget we ever said that one. All right. Here's another one. Oh boy. It's most surprising when your friend's new hot-looking girlfriend tells you blank. What the most popular answer? Would you be most surprised when she said A? That she used to be a singer. Hey, it's happened. I've seen it. Yeah, I knew guys that went out with singers. Ex-Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. Sure, it's surprising. You know. Or would it be most surprising when your friend's new hot-looking girlfriend tells you B? She used to be an actress. Man, just keeps getting better. Lucky him. Oh, no. Let's recap. Oh boy. It's most surprising when your friend's new hot-looking girlfriend tells you that you said A, she used to be a singer. Or would it be B? She used to be an actor. Or is it most surprising when she tells you C? She used to be a man. I like that one. Well, I don't like it. No, that's yeah. I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe my friend likes it. I don't know. I thought that was kind of funny. All right, folks. That's the Interstate RVer show for this week. Thank God, because I was dragging through it, and I know it's probably painful to watch, but I'm not thinking clear. But yeah, we talked about a lot of good subjects, and the most important thing to remember is to go to the Google Plus page. Get in on the landslide of viewers, you know, become one of them, and then you can go down and skip on over to the YouTube page and subscribe to that. You know, it's not like a proposal for marriage. Subscribe to it, and you know, there's plenty of benefits to it. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure there's got to be something, you know. And as always, there's a new show every Thursday. And we'll be having a new version. No, we won't. We'll be what is next week? Next week will be Joko of the Day. Yeah, that's what we'll have. Yeah, it'll be Joko of the Day. There'll be new jokes. I heard a couple of, that's what I meant to say. I heard some, when I was at the truck stop, last night, me and a couple of the truck drivers, got together, and we were sitting there talking about where everybody was from and all that, and this one guy told me a couple of funny jokes. So I wrote them down. I said, well, I'll put those on Joko Today, of course, one at a time. That way we can have two segments that are both funny. But yeah, so that's that. All right then, that's the Interstate RVer show for this week. As painful as it was to watch. So let's continue to watch. You know what you need to do. Get down to that Google Plus page. Give me a +1 and go over, skip on over to the YouTube page, or click on over to the YouTube page and subscribe. All right, folks. I'll see you next week, toughies. Interstate RVer over and out. Don't give up the ship.